I'm COD President Paul Ferrace. I'm on the deck of what I think is the greatest World War II submarine memorial ship in the world, USS COD. And we're very proud of the fact that, for 30 plus years, our galley looked functional. Interesting and precise set decorating. But after this past winter, with the hard work of our crew, notably Dave Cracy and curator Ben Yankee and Lou Vertosnik, they got the galley working, particularly the ovens, the two electric ovens and range tops. We tested, ran down the wiring, had to do some repairs. Verification and safety were paramount, but we got the ovens fully functional. And we had to test them, of course. Not that we're going to do this frequently, but I said, because George Shako, one of our World War II cooks, made pizza aboard the boat, not as the official menu, but as a little treat for himself and his friends, we're going to inaugurate those ovens for the first time since 1954 with George's Pizza. So I made, being Sicilian like George, I brought my ingredients, I rolled out my dough. We made 4 pizzas. Now Dave Cracy, who was instrumental in getting the ovens working, he's gluten intolerant, so I had to get some kind of cauliflower crust. I would have preferred to use garlock gasketing material. Probably would have tasted better. But anyway, yesterday, May 9th, for the first time since World War II, we made pizza aboard. And for the first time since 1954, our galley ovens made food, baked pizzas. And it was an amazing thing. We got some video to share. But a day later, after I posted the pictures to our Facebook page, I got the most amazing message from George Shako's son-in-law. He said, "Did you know yesterday was Dad's birthday?" That just blew me away. So we just arbitrarily picked yesterday to have the pizza party in honor of George Shako, and to come find out it's his birthday. So thank you, George. I know George must have interceded, because otherwise I might have screwed up the pizza. But watch the video, tell me what you think. Hit like, subscribe, notification, and I'm heading to the antacid tablets. Using round pans for most of them, but this is an original COD Navy square pan. It might even be the one that George made his pizza on. So my dough is a little chilled, so I'm gonna let it flatten out. I'm gonna put it in the oven for a minute so it'll warm up. And I'm gonna see if I can stretch this bad boy out. This probably should need another ½ pound of dough. But anyway, let me take these in and book them. Make a hole, make it wide. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna leave that open. It's gotta keep the people out. I've come through here, and by the way, the guy that did most of the work getting the ovens ready is gluten intolerant. So the first pizza that we make will be his. Boy, these are only 200 degrees. Well, that's okay, because I want to just warm up the oven. Warm up the dough. That is so weird. Opening those ovens, putting food in, and feeling that heat. Big momentous day. We're doing this for George Shako and the crew that has done such a good job getting this all set up and ready to go. The first pizza is going to be quite simple, because it is gluten-free. All right. We'll throw this on something. We'll put this on a piece of cardboard in case the pizza doesn't taste as good. The cardboard will be tasting probably as good as the pizza, gluten-free. All right, so We're gonna let that dough warm up a little bit so it becomes a little more compliant. I mean, do you smell that?
Yes, I do.
Dave, do you smell that? Or do you get...
I can't smell a thing.
Oh, poor Dave. Well, anyway.
Too bad.
That smells wonderful.
Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision.
Well...
You can do scratch and sniff.
Let's not say we did. Well, you stay in it. Let's see how well this dough is booking. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to press this out. In fact, I might just work from within here. I'm used to standing and pressing my dough. Hey, we don't want to let any culinary secrets out.
What's the secret here?
I don't know. If you guys find a Band-Aid in the dough, it's mine. I'd like it back. And it's interesting because you get the set temperature and the actual temperature. My oven at home doesn't give me that. It's just got a little red dummy light. It goes out when it reaches set temperature. So some things from 1942 were better. I went through and I rearranged the galley so that I would have flat surfaces to place the dough, which, you know, is really kind of interesting because that must have been how George Shako worked. You know, he did not have unlimited space. So yeah, he had to plan every move, and that's why you had junior cooks and senior cooks and all those guys. The dough is coming up nicely. I warmed it up a little bit to get the chill off so it's not the rubber band texture, so it's compliant, and it's filling out the pan rather nicely. I made an audible here on the field. We're not going to use the square one until we get 2 pounds of dough. I've got extra dough up in the dive locker. We only use spaghetti sauce as pizza sauce, but we juice it up with extra. And this is for Dave, because he will die if he eats glutens. So technically, we'll open that later, I guess. Oh, I gotta open it now. Dave, do you want to eat the pizza or the cardboard?
Either one has fiber.
They taste the same, I know. George, how the hell did you do it? How did you cook for 80, 90 guys? I don't know. Oh my God, you think they could spare some? Do you want the plastic on to bake or off, Dave?
It should say right in the instructions.
I'm being a smart ass. I wish I had a knife. Here we go. A bread knife, no less. Maybe you want to eat the pizza, the paper and the plastic. But we are going to augment Dave's cauliflower crust with some more cheese, and of course that wouldn't fit perfectly. Oh my God, could they spare that many pepperonis? Uh-oh, I just realized my cheese and my pepperoni is up in the dive locker. Again, I'm not used to cooking on a submarine. Now I define the crust edge with the side of the spoon, pressing in to the corner of the pan.
Remember, the folks watching at home, Paul's not actually Italian, he's Sicilian.
Fangool. Yeah, remember that. Okay, I'm gonna come up with this one. Also brought to you by Prego. If you're Irish, it's good sauce. If you're Italian, you make your own. But for the sake of expediency, I do use jar spaghetti sauce for pizza sauce, and I just got to amp it up with extra spices. But, well.
Why do you use spaghetti sauce?
Well, because I guess the question should be, why would you spend twice or 3 times the price for pizza sauce when all it is just, all it is spaghetti sauce with a denser level of spice.
As a person that was like originally on the ship in the war, like have they visited again before?
Yeah, they're all passed away now though. But yeah, they used to come here, but the galley just looked operational. You know, we made it look like with. Now, as of this past winter, it is operational. So, but we've been testing the ovens, not with food or anything, but just heating them up and making sure nothing exploded or burned. We have George Shako's recipe, and it is definitely old world. I don't recognize that as pizza.
Right.
But I mean, you know, it's like the Marguerite. We are making Italian American. I don't know, but you know, it's gonna seem like forever. I mean, I knocked it out. My wife wanted a pizza last night, so anyway, no, I can knock this out of my sleep. But on a submarine for the first time in 80 years, you know, I've never cooked in here before. I learned 2 things. Yes, indeed, you only want one man in here, the cook. You know. And I don't know how he did it because there's just no prep area. You would use some of the tables in there, but for God's sake, okay, ready to get this. This is a good still shot too. Yeah, that's not even pizza. That's a nice. It's not there yet, but.
Dave, can you borrow me a 20, please?
Again.
Yep.
There it is.
Dave's cauliflower pizza. So let's serve this to the man who made it all possible. Okay. All right, Dave. I can't help anything with the crust, but there you go, Chief. Give that man some napkins.
It's about time.
Well, you know what? 30 minutes or we beat you.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how you like your crust, but you got all 3 options. One that's kind of overdone, one that's underdone, and this is the Goldilocks right here. Let me get you the spatula.
Attention on deck, all COD crew members. Pizza is now being served in the crew's mess area. Pizza is on the menu again.